Good morning. Welcome to Sunday morning medical Qigong practice. My name is Mary Frances. I am one of Henry Jean-Marie's students. Today we are going to go over 4 of the basic 8 exercises that we've been working on previously. So we're almost or about or exactly halfway through the series. Let's go ahead and start with the warm-ups that are classically done for the basic 8, which is the circular breathing. Opening up to the left, feet are parallel. We're settling into the space. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, connecting the Ren channel and the Du channel. Our awareness goes to the bottoms of the feet, allowing them to melt into the earth. Softening the knees just a little bit. Relaxing the low back. Allowing the tailbone to drop just a little bit, creating that space in the lumbar spine. Relaxing the shoulders, and then allowing some space between the arms and the torso. Softening the jaw. And then allowing the very top of the head to reach up into the sky just a little bit, creating just a tiny bit of space in the cervical spine. From here, we're simply going to close the eyes and keeping the mind intent with the breath. We're inhaling through the nose, guiding the breath in the chi to the lower dantian. That's that space 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button. Exhaling down to the perineum, the lowest aspect of the torso. Inhaling all the way up to the big spine point, where the cervical spine and the thoracic spine meet. And then exhaling to the palms of the hands. Repeating the circular route, inhaling lower dantian. Exhaling perineum. Inhaling big spine point. And exhaling to the palms. Inhaling lower dantian. Exhaling to the perineum. Inhaling big spine point. Exhaling to the palms. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing your own breath to guide the rate of the flow. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to guide the circular route. And allowing the body and tissues to relax. If the mind starts traveling away, working on other issues, just gently bringing it back. Once again, allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to facilitate greater communication within the organ systems, connecting the front of the body with the back of the body. Flowing through this circular route. And maybe one more route of the circular breath before we close. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Releasing the arms. And closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. With that same intention, we're opening up for the lung and large intestine exercise of the basic 8. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing your breath to guide the movement. Getting ready to wrap up. And getting ready to close. Closing. Our second exercise is going to be the spleen stomach exercise. The first couple ones, I'm going to add in the extra breath as a modification, and then I'm going to take it out for me. You do what works best for you. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Going at your own pace. Keeping the added breath if it works for you. And just a few more. And about one more. And when you're ready, closing. Our heart and small intestine exercise. Opening. Bringing the claws in front of the lower dantian. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. and out. Allowing yourself to enjoy all the aspects of the movement. Just a couple more. Getting ready to close. Releasing the hands and closing our Sanjiao exercise. Inhaling as we bring the palms up underneath the shoulders. Exhaling fully. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Going at your own pace. Allowing the breath to draw forth the movement. Allowing the mind to relax into the exercise. About one more on each side. And closing. Keeping the feet together to retain all that wonderful energy that we've been cultivating. Bringing the palms together. Transferring some of that wonderful chi to the palms. Washing the face 9 times, adding in a little bit of pressure so we get to really massage the tissues of the face. Wiping the brow and underneath the eye 9 times each. Once again, adding in just a bit of pressure so you can really enjoy the massaging aspect. Wiping up and down the entirety of the nose 9 times. And then circles inward and outward, lower, middle, upper aspects. Just underneath the pupils at the cheekbone, inward and outward 9 times. Dredging the channels of the scalp massage 9 times. Beating the drum 9 times. Grasping the ears, using all the fingertips 9 times. Switch. Popping the cork. And then circles, connecting the dew and the Ren channels at the philtrum and mandibular crease, inward and outward. And then massaging the jaw. Trying to keep the jaw relaxed as you move it from side to side. And then after 9 times, glancing up, drawing some of this energy from the head and face down into the torso. We're brushing down the throat 12 times total, 6 times each side. And continuing on down the breastbone, 12 times total, 6 times each side. Then, bringing the palms to the lower dantian, circling up the right, down the left 9 times as we start to gather all that wonderful energy into the lower dantian. And then switching directions 9 times. Resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling through the nose, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing this energy to settle and store so that it may be used throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding all that wonderful qi that you've been cultivating over the past half hour into the lower dantian. Exhaling, allowing that energy to be settled and stored so that it may be used throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, allowing the lower dantian to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing it to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath to relax the body, and allowing the qi to settle and store. Thank you all so very, very much for joining us on Sunday morning medical Qigong practice. If you can stick around for Social Sunday, if you can't, please join us tomorrow for practice, but definitely for Henry giving us 5-element theory, because that's so cool. It's so cool. 5-element theory is awesome. All right, Henry, please take over.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thank you, Mary Frances. That was a great practice of basic 8. We're halfway there. So with the basic 8. So it's Social Sunday, so it'll be great to hang out with you guys. We're gonna work a little bit on that self-quiz for 5 elements. We've been talking a lot about 5 elements this whole week in terms of the generating cycle, the control cycle, as well as just the element itself. How do we generate these things? But it's very important for you to know who you are, know your gifts, know your challenges. So in this respect, we want to have you and continue to discover aspects of who you are through this 5-element quiz. So you really want to answer these things from not who you ideally want to be, but who you are right now in this moment. So think about perhaps when you answer this question, maybe how people who know you best would answer it for you. Maybe you have a partner, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's like your best friend. So try to think of, when you answer these questions, think of it that way. Don't think about, it's not who you ideally want to be. Okay, that's important too, but that's a separate question. All right, so and then we'll do like about 6 or 7 questions. So write these down, A, B, C, D, or E, and I hope you're keeping track of your responses so far. So let's get started, okay? And then we'll discuss. All right. And this is interesting because you should also learn a little bit more about the 5 elements as we do this quiz. So if I were fire, I would be A, raging, B, playful, C, warming, D, contained, or E, excuse me, mysterious. All right, so you can see that even within fire, there's like, you could subdivide it into 5 elements. Okay, so the next one. If I were made of earth, I would be described as A, mountain, B, sparkling desert sands, C, clay, D, fine, cool white sand, or E, a sand dune. All right, next question. I am attending an office seminar where my office team will have to role play assigned scenarios. I, A, think it's ridiculous and will do everything in my power not to participate. B, try to add some flair and entertainment. C, am willing to try as long as it's not embarrassing to anyone on the team. D, would rather help plan or direct than perform. E, think it may be an interesting way to find out who each of my teammates really is deep inside. All right, so make sure you jot down A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, next question. When someone looks when someone looks me in the eye, I think they're responding to my A, intense eyes, B, sparkling eyes, C, warm eyes, D, cool eyes, or E, dreamy eyes. As you can see here, you can see the 5 elements even when in the eyes. All right, so next question. When my friend is in an emotional crisis and asks me for good advice, I, A, expect my friend will follow it. B, know my friend realizes I come from the heart, even if the advice doesn't solve the problem. C, often feel drained, as though I have taken on the weight of my friend's problems. D, try not to get too involved in my friend's personal crisis. Or E, first help my friend find the truth in the problem, and then suggest how he or she might find a just solution. All right, almost there. Okay, next question. I wish I had more control of my A, temper, B, heart, C, worrying, D, time, or E, fears. And let's see, let's do a few more here. I do my best work when A, I am in charge, B, I love what I am doing, C, I know I can be of service to others, D, my environment is uncluttered and I feel centered, or E, I am able to approach the project from as many different angles as I need to before committing to the final direction. All right, last one. I've been invited to a semi-formal event and I have to decide what to wear. I would like to A, go shopping for the latest classic designer label, I want the best. B, wear something romantic, sexy, or maybe a little fun, but still appropriate. C, search my closets to find something comfortable yet suitable for the event. D, choose something elegant, perhaps a little understated. Or E, wear something that has a touch of mystery or drama. All right. Okay, so try not to ruminate too much about the different answers. Go with the first one. All right, so let's introduce ourselves and like to see where you guys are and where your thoughts are on your 5 elements and how you answer this quiz.